So on my other computer system, I have created new code. We need to update, and the problem was that the GUI did not, that the application didn't know where the path was for the GUI. So we created a constant for the path, and now finally, let's hope, yes, it's starting. So I was saying in the previous video, it's best to install on a clean, fresh ArcoLinux, because the least dependencies, the least applications on this operating system, and then you know, I need to change the package build for my package because it needs also Python this and Python that. And now we're gonna test this. So first off, choose something, create. This is really testing. So we're gonna open everything up. File system. It's temp, sure. Here is the ArcoLinux XL. So this is the GitHub where everything is. That's what it is gonna do. Then I'm gonna open a folder again, right mouse click. I can't, it seems. So sudo tuner, I would like to open that as well. So this one I can't close, otherwise my tuner is closed. And in root, we're building. So the application itself starts from a user, then the prompt comes, and then we're sudo, then we're root. So from then on, the system thinks I'm root. So that's fine, no problem. We're gonna clean it out, and that's why everything is open. And so we see what's happening to it. And this one is, look at the date, 5/11/805. That one shouldn't be there, right? It should not be there. So that's why it's interesting. You follow the reasoning of the computer. Where should this be? This should be actually in, and maybe there is one, so we'll have a look. It should be in file system like everybody else, in var, log. ArcoLinux App is the old one, Glade is a new one, and this is our 1831. Yeah, maybe. So this is the old, well, the recent one, the one we're now having, because here we are selecting the ArcoLinux XL. So it seems 1805. So that's an old version. And that's not, that's okay. So this is not used. So the logging is okay, if I understand correctly. Here's the logging. And this is old logging from previous attempts. So this looks good. What we do see on Arch is that this line pops up, and I thought it had to do with the fact that it's systemd, but no. So I've installed ArcoLinux again with the arch install script, this time with grub. So there is a delay on ArcoLinux, but it's not a, it breaks my kind of application delay. So it's a bit faster on Arco for whatever reason, right? But it's a little bit slower on Arch. So probably some kind of thing he wants to do. Error, make directory var log dmray. Something in the Arch Linux ISO that's different than the ArcoLinux ISO. Anyway, it's not a problem. It's gonna build it for later. This can go. I'm now recording, so I guess it's gonna be this one, but I'm not gonna risk it. unless I see it becoming bigger. Testing, testing. You see the numbers go up in this then, and if it's going up, yes, then this one is the old one. And in time, that is the old one. So this is the one that I'm recording now. We can pause actually and see if the ISO pops out. It moved on a little bit again. You see, it just goes on building, and we stopped, or we paused somewhere up here. I don't know where we paused it, but as you see, it goes on, and we have to wait a little bit here again, and voila, just pausing again. The old machine has been working very hard, so in the end there is something in your home. ArcoLinux out. You've got all the files you need. The ISO was built successful. In root, we still have everything available. And why is that? Looking at the code on my other screen, if we build the ArcoLinux ISO and we go to way up, so we go at the beginning and then down. I have a lot of removed directories in root: ArcoLinux out, ArcoLinux build, ArcoLinux build, yes, that's the remove directory. And at the end, oops, okay, we're not removing it at the end, which is maybe not that bad. I mean, it stays there, it's root, nobody cares that it's there. But if you run it again, it will remove. You see, gone. So it's, let's remove any old previous building folders. He's hard at work to remove this one. Voila. So it's okay. I don't mind that it's there. It's good to check what's going on my computer. It's gone there, it goes there, it goes there. Follow it, follow it. I don't think I need this one anymore. Okay, so this works. The only thing that we check is hold. Hold for Alacrity is on, and via the application we know that it's gonna stick, because it's gonna take again another long time to test it out. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'll do it after the video. And then here, create your ArcoLinux ISO. This is no pop-up or anything, because we want to have different things. This is Alacrity, pop-up, boom, and this is command. Throw the command in, and he's basically working very hard now. Now the task manager is in our system Control Shift Escape, and here you have to go to the menu and look, where is it? MK, remember that one, and see if at some point in time make Arch ISO, it pops up, but it's actually waiting. I think sometimes this takes a while, unless no. So it's still busy. The poor old computer, my estimate is +8, I don't know, years old. So here goes the spike. So actually we are building MK again. This is not normal, why we don't see anything, but he is busy, right? He is busy. Maybe we have in XFC, in our ArcoLinux, we have more. Show all processes. So he's busy. And if you don't want him to be busy, Control C, and then everything drops, and the MKs should go away. Voila. So that works as well. Back up. Test it, right? Next time I'll do a hold. What I've created new is wouldn't it be nice if you have it on the desktop, a document called test, and in that document you can do the following things. Do I have a, probably not, right? So terminals open, nope, Control T, sudo pacman -s sublime text 4. Grab it, get it, and go type. Open with default applications, Subla. Voila, that one, open. So that thing is created so you can type in my awesome list. So you can use the hashtag. If it finds a hashtag, it says won't do anything with it. It's not an application. So my awesome list of Arch packages, and then you say I want to have Firefox on this system, I want to have Vivaldi on this system, I want to have code on this system, and save. Right, it's enough. Then it has already the ArcoLinux repo, so code will work, I think. I better check. Well, it's actually a good idea what happens, right, if it's not there, if the repos are not there for ArcoLinux. So I have a file, it's on home Eric desktop, that's important. I click on this one, that's new. Don't go to root, go to no home, you're in root, right? Go to your own system, which is on home Eric desktop test. Open, and then we have a little file here. Sometimes if you have different icon themes, you see something else, and then you say install, and then this happens. Package is already installed, it's Firefox, and then it's going to install Vivaldi. No confirm needed, that's done, and then it's not now installed, but now installed, and it is in development, where you will find code, and it's in browsers, internet, where you will find Vivaldi. So test, that works. This one is the latest, the newest thing that I've changed. Now the cached is etc pacman.conf. So we have already a backup. That's cool, because that's the point. It needs to make backups for the most important file. You better have backups. So if I say from local file, it's gonna change, it's gonna copy paste that one over here. How can we test that? Well, we open with default application, this one, and we say, here we can say whatever, right? So we type whatever, we save it. So this is your back. If I type, this is the pacman.conf. If I click here from local file, then whatever is there. So the conf back is copy pasted over here. If I use the cached, then it's the ArcoLinux default config that we put back, and then we have the whatever gone. You see? So that's the difference between the cached and the from local file. That's the backup. So if you're on Endeavour OS, for example, or on Garuda, whatever, then you have the backup, the official backup from the distro. That's that one, from local file. And this is from the ArcoLinux our config. Done. That's tested, that works. Installing means we install all kinds of things. We should test if we broke the system. Sudo pacman -syyuu. If this is working, he gets it. And additional repos were not added. that can be a mistake, right? If you have declaring the repo several times, not gonna work. So if I remove everything, it should be smart enough to remove also the ArcoLinux repos. Otherwise, you have issues. So now you're on pure Arch. And if you do sudo paru or yay -syyuu, you stop everything because there is no ArcoLinux tweak tool on the AUR, there is no ArcoLinux App Dev on the AUR, there's no ArcoLinux App Glade on the AUR, so everything stays nice and quietly here on my system. Okay, back to the installation bit. So now everything should be possible again, and it is. So that's tested as well. Applying the best servers means that you need to, well, better stay in the file manager. Let's go to pacman.d, and then the file mirrors from ArcoLinux are here. The repos or the mirror list from ArcoLinux is here. Then you have chaotic, and you have 0, and you have endeavor. What we're talking about is applying the best servers. That's, well, yeah, it's mentioned here, best Arch servers. So I shouldn't make this longer. Hey, design wise, this is zigzagging, and now notices that this is zigzagging. Did not see that prior. Oh, okay. So design wise, I need to, or would like to align it. Okay, the button apply best servers is going to change this. Code OS. We have 3 lines that I said I don't want those in the past. Not these 3. Start with Osbeck, which is Sweden. And I say apply best servers. Boof, they're all again there. Adds back rec space, that is the first one. So the packages are coming from the first line. As simple as that. The packages come from the first line. Package not present is going to go to the second line. Not present, third line, and so on. No internet, you see all the servers. It tries them all until it says there is no internet. Okay, that's done. Fix the keys is our little application that we run. You're online, it's going to install the ArcoLinux keyring, and you just wait till it's finished. And then we can go along. Go on. Can't drag this. As long as this is open. I never tried that. I'm always on a tiling window manager, so you just wait. And that is also the point. The same with the ArcoLinux and the ArcoLinux ISO. You don't do anything until everything is done and ended, and it says we're done or something like that. You see why I hashtag them out. These lines are just not fast enough for me anyway. So the mirror rec space is not ideal today. So that's why I went to Osbeck. As you see, I have to wait a little bit too long. Okay, so now I can stop this thing. Now everything moves. Escape, no, yes, okay. So fix key, check. Clean the pacman cache. We should check the following code. To file system, for cache, pacman. If you don't remember it, then again, what was it again? Think about the cars. Sudo pacman -SUV. You know the SUVs, the cars. The configuration is here. The databases is in varlib pacman. The cache is there. The hook directories is there and there. The log is there. The log is here, and the GPG is there. I mean, can you get anything better? That's a summary for a package manager. SUV, the car, remember. So if I want to clean this thing, this is filled with all kind of things, and I say get rid of it. That's that. Why would you get rid of it? Because there are mistakes in there, because you are creating the same package again, because you want to install a package that has problems, and Pacman will say, hey, there is a cache, I'll install the cache. And you don't want the cache because you know the cache is not working. Clean the cache, so he can't install it, and he has to go and build it or download it again. That's why I would like to delete the cache. Or if you're going to build an ISO, one of the nicer rules, which I do not always follow myself, is clean everything out, so you know that the packages are coming again for the server afresh with all the new versions and the signatures and all of that. No corrupted, no partial downloads. It's clean, it's re-downloaded, but then of course it's a lot more download volume. Plus, who says that the packages on the server that you're using now are 100% correct? Okay. Enfin, so choices as usual. Scripting. Get the ArcoLinux scripts. Just click it, and we shouldn't go here. And if you find data, ArcoLinux Nemesis, delete. Again, if you find that one, then it's all working. Test it. Layout is certainly the next video, and then maybe we should figure out a way to make this somehow aligned. And then building. I stop the video here because we've done it all. So basically our project works. Inglade. Functionality is there. So design wise, I will make it a little bit different. I'll run the holds, but I will stop the video here and see if it holds in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes time. I'll know that. All right.